is Jasmine. If this is the story of my life, nothing else, no funny business, not me being drunk, me being serious. Okay, I've never been drunk, I just been like high on life or something. I get nervous whenever I'm doing something like this. But, I'm gonna start from when I was 3. My parents got divorced because my mom had an affair. She had 2 babies, one Shane and then one Dominic. And she got Shane taken away when he was still a baby. He lives with his grandma, and so he's safe. Dominic was still with us because it was a couple years after, so she got him. She kept him, got him getting taken away. The father of Shane and Dominic doesn't want nothing to do with Dominic, really. But yeah. And then later on the road, Dominic was 3. I was, I think, 9 or something. And well, she met someone else. And they went to the bedroom. This is a funny story. I just got home from school and she introduced me to the new guy. I knew him way before she did because I was at my friend's house and my friend's mom and the guy that my mom's with, they were arguing. And so I went home and when I came from school that day, and she introduced me to him, and was like, I knew him. He was so nice. But they went to the bedroom. I was watching Dominic. He was 3. He was like, what's mom and the guy doing? And I was like, oh, they're just playing house. Well, you know, they weren't. We all know that they weren't. I mean, I knew. Ever since I was 6. And that's a funny story. When I was 6, I put in a movie. And it was not what I thought it was. I thought it was a cartoon and stuff. My mom wasn't really good at putting stuff away. And yes, but I'm glad I know about it now because now I don't have to be so confused. And then when I was 12, so that'd be 5th grade, she had my baby brother with the guy that I was talking about, the new guy. His name is Jacob. He is 4 now. Dominic is 10, Shane is 11, Jacob is 4. My sister, my dad's daughter, she is 20. We are blood siblings, full on blood. But anyways, she had Jacob, and then when he was first born, they got married after he was born. And then a year later, on his first birthday, Jacob's dad left him forever. His dad has not seen him since he was 1. So he will never know what his dad looks like, ever. But as long as we have. And then later on in life, I don't really remember. I think Jacob was like 3 now. I don't know. She met a different guy. And then, before she met that guy, we got kicked out of 2 places from Jacob's dad. We got kicked out from 2 places. So we had to live for a little bit. We had to live with our babysitter. And then we got kicked out of there. We went to the shelter. And then we went to somewhere else to live. It was like it was one of the people that were at the daycare that let us live there for a while. And then I was 15. And then she met some other guy, and then they were dating, and then they stopped because they were always arguing, so they ended it. And then she met another guy, but before that, we got kicked out of that one place that we were living in, and then we moved. We live in a different house. It was one of her friend, one of my mom's friends that used to live at the homeless shelter. Well, you don't really live there, but was at the homeless shelter. We lived with her, and then I used to have to walk to school every single day, and this was for 7th. Was it 7th or 8th grade? No, it was for 7th grade. And it was for 7th grade. And, well, I would have to walk in the rain, the snow, all the terrible weathers. All of them. No matter what. Unless there was no school. And then we got kicked out of there. And then we stayed at, and then she met a new guy, Nate, and then she would spend more time with him than anything. She would spend more time with him. She spent time with him on Christmas than her own children. Her family came out, my grandpa and then his the husband, well, they're now married, his fiance, which is the guy, so yes, he's gay, don't judge. Gays are awesome, support, and they were furious at my mom. But they made sure that we were okay and everything. I mean, at least we were spending time with our family. I mean, I wish I was with my mom, but it wasn't. And yeah. And then we moved. They got a place finally, because we got kicked out of that one place. And we found a place, and I had to walk from school all the way from Central Middle School to all the way to the north end by the Lighthouse Beach. And I had to do that every single day. I mean, sometimes my mom would drive me to school and stuff, but I always had to walk from school. She would drive me to school, but I would have to walk from school. And then there